Hello, this is an Abu Hilo. This one's a Swedish patent one, and this one's 16 centimetres long, weighs roughly 42 grams. This one's 11 centimetres long, weighs 26 grams, made in Japan, that one. A smaller one, that's 8 centimetres long and weighs 16 grams, and that one's made in Taiwan. Got another one that was Swedish patented. Well, these have been around since the late 50s, I believe, early 60s, something like that. Still made today. They're Abu's best-selling plug, if you're allowed to call them plug anymore. Crankbait, wobbler, whatever you want. And they're around for one reason, is the lip. The lip has 6 adjustable settings on it. As you see, you can click it round to there, and you click it back up to there. This setting, the almost straight ahead setting, is the setting that will make it dive deeper. They dive to about 2.5 meters, I'm told. And this setting makes it almost a surface lure, really. So there we go. It's got a unique thing to it. Very, very clever idea. And that's why it's so successful, and it's lasted for so long. These ones, the bigger ones here, although I did use them when I was younger, I don't like them that much because of the 3 trebles. I'm not keen on lots of trebles on any lures, really. Maybe in salt water I don't mind so much, because the chances are I'm probably going to eat what I catch. But in freshwater, I don't really want to be using them. I suppose you could take them off and put a single on or miss one out. But that's a hassle, isn't it, really? But yeah, that could be done if you wanted to. The size I like the best were the little ones. I really like these. Fantastic pike lure. I mean, they really are. I've caught stacks and stacks of pike on these. Since I was a schoolboy, I mean, when I used to get one of these for Christmas or for my birthday, I was like very excited to get one, almost scared to use them. There's a jointed version as well, which sadly I haven't got anymore, but I'm pretty sure you can still buy them new as well. They're just a great lure, and certainly for any predatory fish, really, you'll catch on them. But for me, they were like, one of the best pike lures that you could have. And I used to use them all the time, a real lot of the time. I haven't used them much in salt water, but I'm looking at them now. I mean, the bigger ones and that, why not use them in salt water? They're going to be no worse than anything else, I would have thought. They're not a super bait to cast, to be fair. They don't exactly fly out, but they go enough for it. And of course you can troll them as well. And the good advantage of trolling of them with them is, if you've got like 2-3 rods out, you can have them at different settings. So you can be fishing from 2.5 meters with one rod, shallower with the other, and even shallower with the other. That's a great thing with them. They come now. There's variations on them. There's one called the Hilo Beast, which I haven't actually used, but I have seen them. A mate of mine's got some, and the lip thing's got a sort of little press thing there that holds it in place, rather than this thing, which is a sort of cog, I suppose, something like that you'd call it. Absolutely great things. I really like them a real lot, and as I say, they've been around for absolute ever, and they'll be around for a lot longer. I'll just show you while I've got you a couple of other things. these are copies, and they've got a slightly different lip thing, and they're called the Jet, and I believe they were made by Shakespeare. These do almost the same job. They cast the same, they look basically the same in the water. The thing's easy enough to use, but yeah, I prefer the proper high-low myself. But yeah, so there we have it, the Abu high-low. An absolutely great thing, and you might have noticed, especially if you're American, that it looks incredibly like the River Runt. And I read up on it. Apparently, they are sort of copies of the River Runt, or the River Runt copied them. I'm not 100% sure. But if you ever buy one of these, an old one, and it's got Abu Hedden River Runt on the bottom, but with the word Abu and Hedden on it, don't give it away and don't use it, because you can get a few £100 for them. Yeah, they're sought after things. A lot of people collect these, like the older ones and that. So yeah. Anyway, there we have it. The high-low, probably one of the best inventions in lure history, really. Very, very clever thing. And there must have been millions of fish caught on these. And as I say, you can buy them now. They're not expensive. They're like £5, $7, €8 or whatever. Yeah, and they're really worth having. They catch fish anywhere in any situation, really. A really, really good lure, and very clever. That's what I like about them. They're a clever thing. Yeah, great thing. If you want to read up more about Abu lures, there's a website which I don't have any association with, called Real Reels. I'll see if I can put a link to it. There's some guys on there that really know their stuff about Abu lures, and they write about all the history of them and tell you what the rare ones are and so on and so forth, and it can be quite interesting. Anyway, there we have it, the high-low, Abu high-low. Probably one of the, yeah, probably up there in the top 3 lures for invention and, yeah, ever made, really. Great things, great.